Hi, I'm Josie, and in today's video, I'm going to show you a cleaning session at our country house for those who are new to the channel. We bought this small farm here, and over the years, we were blessed with the purchase of another small farm, which we are currently renovating. And we're going to put the country house up for rent. Today, we're going to do a thorough cleaning upstairs, and I'll film everything for you. So, I hope you enjoy today's video. If you like it, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share the video with everyone. Now, let's get to the video. Let me show you this cutie. That are the babies here, some little canaries that were just born. We built this little house here, guys. And they are in there, the cutest thing in the world. You can't even see it, guys. But I think they were born today. Look over there. How cute. There are a few, I think maybe 2 or 3. You can only see the little bald head over there, look. Wake up, babies. They're stacked on top of each other, so cute. I'll leave the picture here from Jack's Instagram. Previously, Jack was filming while the parents watched the babies. Really cute.
And look at the lovely company I have here while I'm filming. 2 little canaries over there, in the nest we provided for them.
See how beautiful it is inside the little birdhouse.
Look, you can see the chicks inside. They just hatched. That's why the canaries are here caring for them. I'm going to leave so I don't bother them too much.
And speaking of cleaning, look at what needs a good cleaning, like this, look. Look at that over there. Guys, here's a tip for anyone building a pergola and putting glass on it. Think very carefully about how you're going to access the top part so you can clean it. See, I always have to call a company to clean it because it's too hard to reach up there. There's just no way we can get up there ourselves. To get up there, we have to climb onto the roof, set up a ladder, and put on a safety harness. So look, this gets cleaned once a year, so it doesn't really work. And what I'm thinking of doing is because there's so much dirt there. Sometimes it even casts a shadow. And our idea was to always keep it clean. But since there's no way to access it to clean, I even thought about making a kind of hatch, having it drilled here anyway, to open it. Look at the chickens. But that's not going to work. That idea won't work. What we're thinking about doing is hiring a company to clean this here. It's not easy to find a company, okay, because we live in the countryside. And ask some company to come and wipe it down with tinted film. A film that will darken it. If dirt falls on top, it won't look as bad and will seem less ugly. Then like this. Look, it's a transparent glass and a lot of dirt shows up. So like this, look, I'm canceling this idea here. It wasn't a good one. I should have considered it, since this was my idea, to reuse this small space above the water tank. So we made a really strong structure, really strong, to create a little space where we hang out, drink wine, and just enjoy ourselves. Here you can lay out this little mattress. It's really nice. There are some lights. And just here for cleaning, this right here, look, it didn't work out. So applying something like plastic wrap or tinted film, I forget the name, like kind of dark. Not too dark, but dark enough to help hide dirt when it falls. Right? What can I do if I can't really clean it properly? That's my idea. If anyone has another solution, let me know. Another thing I could do that just came to my mind here is to buy some little mats. They're really nice, made of straw, you know. And then cover underneath. Then we would only see the little mat. It's an idea. This idea came to me, and maybe it's even cheaper. I need to do it here too. So it looks nice, right? Should I just call the company to handle it all? Before I start cleaning, I'm going to the bathroom to fix my hair, put it up in a bun so I can start cleaning everything. Before I start cleaning, I like to clean with my hair in a bun. Since my hair is long, I like to put it up. Cover it with oil, everyone. I use this one, see? I'm not sure you can see the little mark there, look. But ladies, you can use any of them for protection. I really love this one because I went using it and I noticed that the split ends eliminated the split ends. It reduces frizz, you know, it's really good, and for those with curly hair, it really defines the hair. But for daily use, you use just a little squeeze, just a tiny bit. I like to use a lot of oil, guys, to do a treatment on my hair, even while I'm cleaning the house, since I sweat a lot. And then it protects my hair as if I were at the gym, you know? Afterwards, I just make a bun and tie my hair up. Then I take a shower with the kit I like to use, and my hair looks beautiful, wonderful. I'll show you now since you always ask later. See, this one's already finished, I think. I use the pre-shampoo before showering with my hair still dry. I apply it, and then when I'm in the shower, I use the shampoo and this mask here, guys. Since my shampoo ran out, I placed a new order, and let me show you what I got. I don't even remember what I had picked. Actually, I made a mistake with the order. I accidentally bought 2 pink ones instead of the orange one I wanted. How did I get confused, guys? Check this out, I got this one. Because the schedule is wonderful. There are 3 colors, this blue and orange. It's perfect. And one of these here, which I had run out of, which is the wonderful shampoo, guys. This works miracles. Check this out. I got a dry shampoo to try. Has anyone used it? I got it to see how it works. After the house is already clean, I like to use this mop. It's practical. Let me show you. Oops. He's really practical. Look, you just take this part off, detach it, and you can wash it. It's really good. And then the scent thing stays here. Look, then you spray it and it goes across the floor. But look, the makeshift fix broke this part. Jack put a trimmer line here, look. I'm putting this product here, guys. It comes in this bottle because I think it smells really nice. I put it inside this mop container to use after everything is clean. I think it smells really nice. Now Jack's here to take me there. By car. And let me show you guys, look how the dirty pergola looks from far away. Can you see it? I don't know. Maybe I'll go with my idea of putting the straw on it. But anyway, I'm going by car, guys, because I'm lazy, love or not.
A little bit. It's a lot to carry, right?
It's a lot to carry. Look, the car is full of stuff to take over there. That's it. Let's start cleaning. Jack won't help today, but he'll handle some finishing touches, right?
I'll try to do those fittings for the corner bracket for the wood, but I'll also help if you need anything.
And in this little house, for those who don't know, my dad is here with us. He didn't live with us, but there came a time when he moved here. And he's around here in the little house. And Isabel, my daughter, is taking care of my little son Miguel at the house. And we're going to the farm in front. Everything is close by. Guys, these benches like this, oh, they really burn your butt, my God. And look at this. Farm cart. Look at all that dust. Look at this. We leave the window open, and now we've assumed that that's it.
It's good countryside, but dusty.
It's part of us.
It's part of it.
Oh. Get your hands dirty. We're here. Wow, it took a long time to get here, didn't it, Jack? Bob arrived before us.
And look at our cleaning equipment.
A tripod lets us film for all.
Work tool.
Yeah. Look, the naughty chicken is over there. It's full of contraband over there, look. In front of the stairs. We have a few new things, but I won't show the lower part yet. That's for another video. Look who's coming now, Black. He arrived all dirty. Look, guys. Yeah. This tree is beautiful. I pruned it. And it grew new branches over here. It's huge. What's the name of this flower here? Does anyone know? Oh, there's a little bird over there. How cute. Look, from afar, some light fixtures are already installed. Down there at the bottom too, look. I'll explain it further in another video. But slowly the house is coming along. In a few days, we'll start painting. I'm really looking forward to the painting. See, the floor's already painted, guys. And sanded, all neat, but look. With all the renovations and small projects, look at the mess it caused. I had already cleaned a few days before. And then some light fixtures were installed in there. I'll show you in a bit. So there's a lot of dirt. And also, look, Jack brought this here. He bought some brackets and some wood so we can do some finishing touches. Let me show you inside. It's messy, see? These little things here that I want to clean, you see? I'll show it to you all clean later. A little guy is about to interrupt my cleaning. I plan to open the windows. So I could wash everything here, but I'll have to leave it because look here. I move it here so it comes out and he still complains. It's cute. Oh my God.
Oh, great. Are you adopting a bat? God won't make it jump on me while you poke it. Otherwise, it'll be on a blooper reel.
Oh my God, he's so cute. He has a little dog face.
It's a mammal, you know?
So cute. But he must be scared. He's shaking.
No, he's just sleepy. This is his bedtime, like waking you at 3 or 4 in the morning.
Petting him. I'll close this window so he stays there. Look.
That's all I needed.
Stay there, darling.
Showing your little teeth.
So cute.
Enjoy your last moments because we're going to do a, what's it called? Call an exterminator. Then that's it for you, Bat, right?
No, he flies. He'll go far away, right? I'll leave him hidden. I'll even close this part here for him.
Oh.
I'll start by filling this bucket with water. I've already put in some detergent and I'm going to get the dust off the bedroom floors. And look, everything really needs a thorough cleaning. I had cleaned all of this, but then people started sanding, right? And the dirt just keeps piling up. And the part of the floor they left. We kept adding things, making it harder to keep everything tidy, and ended up bringing up more dirt. In this room, guys, Jack is still going to put a little piece of wood up there to finish it off, to make it look nicer. And we've already installed the light fixtures, right? The outlets for the light fixtures have already been installed down there, so they're already working. And now I'm going to wipe the floor here. I swept, I wiped the floor here, but later to finish, I'm still going to use the mop with the scented cleaner. The windows, I had already cleaned them last time, but I'm going to clean them again. Clean all the windows. Now I'm going to move on to this little room here. The light fixtures and outlets have also been installed, and this room is going to be painted, guys. I'm thinking about keeping the top part with varnish. The windows will have white frames, and the wood, I don't think I'll leave it like this with varnish. Here's how it looks. Want to see? I'll turn on the light so you can check it out. I'm considering making the bedroom a lighter color. Since it's so small and only has this little bed here, look. I'm thinking of making it lighter to give the impression of more space, you know? And now I'm going to wipe it down here. Guys, the lights outside look great. I'll show you more details later. Yesterday I was here, it was raining and the outside lights were on. And these lamps here were also on. It was beautiful, the rain, the warm yellow light, really pretty. And now, without further ado, clean up here because the floor is really dirty, really dirty. Look, I'm sweeping all the dirt here. Now I'm going to clean this room here, which is also messy because look, there are things here on the floor, power cords, things like that, because people were installing the outlets here. An outlet was installed for this lamp here, look. And another one that's down here. To charge the phone, I asked them to lower it so it would be less visible. I took these things out, guys, because this here are 3 wonderful, wonderful lamps made in macrame. Some lampshades to put in each room. But I'm afraid that it will look very, very, really low. It's really pretty. It's round, big like this, you know. When it's time to install, we'll see about putting it a little higher, like this, so it doesn't stay too low, so it doesn't stay out of the way above the bed and not look bad. Because they are beautiful, really beautiful, guys. Now that I've already swept and mopped the floor, I'm going to use this furniture polish here, look. It smells great. I grabbed a little cloth, a small diaper, right? And I'm going to wipe these windows here and this little piece of wood just to get rid of the dust. I'll wipe this book here too. As I clean and pick up small trash and dust, everything here is already tidy. Look outside. Sun and rain. Oh, that's great to cool off. Guys, look how beautiful it is here. I'll light it up later. If it gets darker, I'll light it so you can see its beauty. Clean room. Now let's move on to the kitchen. And look, in the bedroom there was just a little bit of dust, but look at the color of the water. It's black. Before I start cleaning the kitchen, let me show you that we have something new. Look, we already have a table and chairs. Guys, I'm really happy because I managed to buy exactly the table, the style I wanted, which is this American colonial style. And do you know where I bought it, guys? You know, if you follow the channel, you know I like to save money. And whatever I can buy to reuse wood, to reuse furniture too, I do that. And just like the windows you can see back there, look, the window is huge. Before, when we bought this house, it was a tiny little window, right? And I went and bought it at a thrift store on Facebook. I got on Facebook. I don't use Facebook, but when it's to buy something and check out those thrift stores, I go straight there to do some searching and find the things I wanted. Just like the window, as I said, I paid really cheap for it. This time it was the table. I managed to pay, guys, for this table with 6 chairs, 1,450 reais. I even had a little chat with the person who wasn't going to use it anymore, right? And they wanted to get rid of it. I made an offer and the person said, "No, Josie, I'll give it to you for 1,300 if you come pick it up." And I paid 1,300, a solid wood table with 6 chairs, guys. I'm really, really happy, my God. I can see that God acts even in these things, you know? Because I really wanted this model, you know? A solid wood table with these little colonial style chairs. I'm going to see if it needs any little repairs, but honestly, the table is perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'll show it to you. I'll show you some details here. And look, it's wood. Just think about how heavy this chair is, guys. Look, it has a few little things here that need to be fixed. But really, look, it's nothing. Nothing at all. It's perfect, perfect. Look how beautiful it is. Look how beautiful it is. It's really strong. So look, underneath it has little feet like this, see? I thought it was really cute. The table leg is like this. Guys, I thought it was really beautiful. I think I got a great deal because I was going to buy a table on Mercado Livre. And just the table was going to be a little over 4,000 in that colonial style I wanted, and the chairs would be a little over 2,000. And it still wasn't going to be a big table. It would be a small table with 4 chairs. So for the style I wanted, I thought it turned out perfect. To decorate, later I'll move the table closer. Pull the table over here. Here we're going to buy a big refrigerator. We're going to equip it with everything. Oven, microwave, right? And below the window, guys, to give it a style, to give it a farmhouse style right under the window, I want to have a solid bench made at the bottom with some little cushions so people can sit, stay by the window. And then the table a little more this way because there's still some space over here. Here's a tip, guys, that I give you for making good deals like this when you want to buy something is research Mercado Livre extensively. Stores are in the city too, right? Avoid impulse buying. Here's what I do. I keep researching, then I put everything on Mercado Livre or Amazon, which I use a lot. I leave my list in the shopping cart, and then I keep analyzing the prices. Sometimes there are promotions, so I never buy impulsively. For those who manage to save, since we spend a lot on renovations, we really spend a lot, guys. Thank God we managed to earn very well with our work on the internet, right? But we spend a lot on renovations. Isn't everything so expensive? Materials are expensive, labor is expensive, so we keep saving. And it's nice when you manage to make good deals, right? Wow. I'm really, really grateful to God for being able to buy this table here that I loved. I loved so much. Oh, guys, I'm happy. Now I'm going to clean the kitchen here. This part of the kitchen, guys, really bothers me. This sticker here, look. If it were up to me, I would replace this here and this hole here too. That's what I would do. I would just leave the wood looking nice, right? But since the renovation is already done, and no, Jack won't handle the renovation. I'll get something and buy something to glue it. From here to here, I'd like to keep just the wood, which I find more beautiful. But I think I'm going to put it here. Something, look, a sticker, something covering here. Something kitchen related, really. And let me tell you something, can you believe that? Because I use it a lot at home, we only have induction stoves at home. I'm getting all tangled up, guys. I'm getting all tangled up trying to clean this one. Look. I think induction stoves are much more practical. Some people, I have a friend, Jenny, she says, no, but I prefer a stove with real fire, you know? Housewives usually prefer it. But I think induction stoves are much more practical since it's just glass, you know? Because it's easier to clean than those other stoves, you know, where you have to keep scrubbing and taking everything off. I don't know, it's really just a matter of habit. I'm using this degreaser. I think it's really good. Guys, it's not easy. No, I'm shaking here from the heat. I even cleaned all of that over there. Look, I couldn't record it for you because it was getting dark and I was running out of time. I also cleaned inside the cabinets. Here, look, the whole inside part. Here from the other little room too. And now I'm going to look, our fireplace room. I started to pull the dirt over here. And I'll show you how the bathroom looks. It's really, really dirty. Look, really dirty. They put another new shower here. Look, a really good shower. And I'm going to start cleaning here. My God. Oh, Jesus, it's hot. Ah, look how beautiful it's turning out. The little chandelier in the living room already. I put it up. I asked them to put it up, right? We're just going to have to trim a little edge over there, see? Because there's a strip that we had to adapt up there. But it's a very pretty chandelier. We still need a light fixture. It's missing. Add bulbs there too. So I have to buy them, but it turned out well. It's going to look really pretty after it's painted. We're going to paint all of this area here, guys. This fireplace room. My idea is to paint. Tell them to paint it a very light color like this. Just leave the stone as is. Since I need to cover this orange part, which I don't want to keep. Here, the fireplace room will be all light, and inside the house is to leave it like this, just with the varnish. And then all these white parts will be retouched. It will look really beautiful. And last but not least, the toilet. All done, nice and clean. Bathroom over there too. I cleaned it, just not completely. The windows, I plan to clean them today, but I couldn't, so I cleaned the floor here, this part. And now I've already mopped a damp cloth here. I swept and mopped here. And now I'm going outside now to start cleaning the balconies. Look, it's really dirty. My people. Ouch. I'm tired. I've already passed. I swept, I mopped several times. So now I'm going over the whole house with the mop and the nice sand to make it nice. Really, really clean. And look how beautiful it turned out after it was done. Very beautiful it turned out. Also the chandelier. I picked this style, see? It has some little candles on the ends. And I put it in this part of the area, which is more cute, right? And I kept of this little format. I thought it turned out really cool. So, did you guys like it? This balcony turned out to be such a cozy place to hang out, enjoying the view. Besides this area, I also cleaned everything over here. And guys, oh well, like I said, I'm excited to paint this here soon. Look, the ceiling won't be like this anymore, you see, white. There's no way, guys, to paint it white. Living so close to the street and the house, right? I even did what I did at the other house. I planted mallows. Here I actually planted hibiscus. Look, here, not sure if you can tell. Here, look, I planted a bunch of little hibiscus plants to create a green hedge too, to stop some of the dust. Exactly, so it doesn't do this here, look. Now I'm going to take a quick look in the bedrooms to show you guys everything is clean, organized, and smells good. Look how nice. How delicious, really, really good. In the kitchen, that's all that's missing. Over there too, everything's clean. In the living room, all that's missing is me. Oh no, everything's fine there, and it's clean here too. Here, I never showed you how it turned out. I think I'm confused, not sure if I showed you all. Look at this lamp, let me get closer. Oh right, I showed it and mentioned the missing candle of the light, right? So here everything is clean. This way, also. There's still a box here, which I requested from the staff, from Trindade Metallurgica to make here. I already brought my chimarrón. I still need to bring down the chairs. Let me show you this little room in the middle, how charming it turned out. I thought the light fixtures looked beautiful the way I left them, instead of only leaving one. Here on this side, because it might interfere here. I thought it looked really pretty this way. Put some pillows. It looks like a little couch. Pretty cool, right? And a beautiful view out there too. Each room will have a beautiful view. I was about to turn on the lights in this room for you, but this lamp here I'm having issues. I think I bought it already burned out. I'll turn this on just for you guys to get an idea of the light, right? I'm also adding a macrame headboard in the middle. So, I just haven't put it up yet because there are other things to do, but I'm still putting up a macrame headboard and changing this light bulb. It's going to look really, really nice. Each room with a different view. And now, since I've finished everything in here, and Jack is only passing through, on this side of the sidewalk, sprinkling water here, look. So I can leave a cloth for the next ones. for the next jobs that will be here inside. Then the person can leave their shoes there on the side and come in here with socks or barefoot, I'm not sure. Just so I can be more organized. We come in with our shoes on and make everything dirty even when we do something. Let me show you guys something that was done here. See how beautiful it is. My staircase. I asked a guy to come sand and paint the entire staircase for me. Remember, it was all green. Then he came, the one who did the floor, did everything here, look, sanded everything down and painted it with varnish. It turned out beautiful, really beautiful. Another day I'll show you more details from down there. And now guys, I'm done the kitchen part here, which was the last thing. I've already put the chairs down and now I just have to sit and have some chimarrão here with my love. We're tired. Jack did a lot out there and I finished here. I'm going to end the video here. We're tired, right, Jack?
Yeah. I was working with the wood and Josie did this big cleaning. It turned out really good. The house even smells clean now.
Wow, I expected just a little, but it wasn't. I opened the cabinets and they were so dirty. I'd already cleaned them before. But as we start working on one thing and another, before you know it, a lot of dirt and dust just piles up. So that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe here. If you're not subscribed yet, share the video with everyone. Kisses to your hearts. God bless. See you in the next video. Bye.